first thing that I like to do when I'm traveling is I want to make sure that I'm wearing something that is layered so that I can, A, wear more things so they don't have to go in the suitcase. That saves me having to pack it, and it saves weight. So I always travel with a blazer or a jacket. It's great because you can feel a little bit more polished. So let me show you my outfit. I just have a very simple blazer on with a sleeveless top. Very casual with sandals on. But the sandals have a little bit of a heel, and I've rolled my jeans up to give them a little bit more style, and then a statement necklace. So the first tip that I like to do is make sure you don't just throw something on to get in the car. Wear something, you're going to feel a little bit better, and then also make sure that what you're wearing will incorporate into what you're packing for your trip. That brings me to my next favorite point is plan, plan, plan. Even if you're only going away for a few days, plan out what you're going to wear. Plan out the outfits and what accessories you're going to need. So you can either keep, start a packing list with, pen and paper, or I actually keep a packing list in the notes section of my phone because I know what I need to bring, toiletries, but invariably you end up forgetting something. So if you have a packing list and have a checklist that you can go through so you know what you're going to be needing, making sure that you don't forget your toothbrush or your toothpaste. Now plan out your outfits. Maybe that sounds a little over the top, but it really isn't. It helps me because then I end up not throwing a bunch of stuff in a suitcase and not having anything that goes together and getting to my destination and going, we're going to dinner in an hour and what do I wear? Plan it out. So what I do is I start with what's going to be my base neutral color, and then I build off of that. And then I know, because I'm planning, I make sure that everything I take can go with something else. It's a big, difficult task sometimes to not just throw everything in the suitcase, but because you have limited space, make sure that everything you take goes with something else. And if you can, take things that are multi-use. I'm taking this little denim shirt, but I can also put this over a pair of pants and wear that as a tunic. I can leave it open and put a little white shell underneath it, or I can leave it buttoned and wear it as a tunic with a belt or without a belt. Shoes. Here's my rule. Don't take any pair of shoes that you will only wear once and that you won't wear with anything else. So make sure that everything is double duty. Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. Because you have everything planned out, put everything in these little plastic sandwich baggies that you have in your kitchen. You don't want to get to your destination and have your necklaces all tangled up, so let me show you what I do. Well, when it comes time to dress for dinner, I'm just going to pull out my little plastic sandwich baggie, and it's there, and it's ready to go. We all have a million of these bags around the house. Use them. Put your shoes in your Walmart, in your Target. This is Macy's. It's not very pretty, but it's a great way to pack because it keeps your shoes from getting all over everything. Another great thing that you can do is when you're ready to come home, pack an extra one of these in the bottom of your suitcase and use it as your dirty clothes bag and start putting your dirty clothes in it. One thing that I love is I can always tell when I get home what I didn't wear, because if it's not in the dirty clothes bag, then that means I didn't wear it. It means I maybe need to think, do I need to take that next time I travel? It's a great way if you can separate your clothes, throw them in the washer when you get home, and you know what? Next time I travel, I don't need that. Okay, we're getting into the really good secrets now. I'm sharing all my secrets. Okay, have you heard about packing cubes? These are Eagle Creek packing cubes that I got from the Container Store. They've literally changed my life. Okay, you get to your destination, I'm going to take this off, and you unpack your suitcase, and you're living out of a suitcase, and you're ready to go out, and everything is in here, and it makes me crazy when you're rifling through your bag and just sorting and sifting. I hate it. So here, what you do is you use a packing cube. So let's say this cube is going to be for all of my shirts. So you just put it in, put them in, put your shirts in, put this over the top, and then you just put it back together. And what's great is it compresses it so you have a lot more room, and it cuts down on the insanity in your suitcase. So invest in some packing cubes. While you're at it, invest in a good suitcase. So make sure, this is a Briggs & Riley, invest in a good suitcase with a good sturdy zipper and that's reinforced. It's really important to make sure that all the seams are reinforced and that it's made with a really good high quality ballistic nylon, because that's what keeps it from ripping and from tearing. Okay, I'm sharing my #1 secret with y'all, so you are lucky. Okay. Toiletries. Get a clear bag. Again, you don't want to frustrate yourself with digging in the middle of things. Get a small clear bag. This is TSA approved size, so make sure it's small. And when you go to the drugstore and you see the little sample sizes or the little travel sizes of deodorant, snap them up, because it does save you a lot of space. Mouthwash, toothpaste, even tweezers. You can find travel size tweezers that are really small that don't take up the size. So look for travel size. Don't forget your Tide to-go stick. I'm wearing a lot of white, so I would not leave home without a Tide to-go stick. These are great. You can find these at the drugstore, you can find these at the grocery store. I always keep them. Make sure you have one for emergencies. Okay, now, who wants to travel with their full-size beauty products? Nobody. Also, this won't go through TSA if you're traveling on an airplane. This is never going to make it. So, get these. Do you know what these are? These are contact lens cases. Let me show you what I do. I clean them out, wash them out. You can buy them new, or if you wear contacts, find some that you are not using right now. And what I do is, you can see, this is my IT Cosmetics makeup with SPF 50. I don't know if you can see that. So I put my foundation in that one, and then I just took a little Sharpie and wrote on it, foundation, and then I'm going to put my concealer in this one. This is my IT Cosmetics concealer. You don't need that much concealer, and so I'm putting just a little dab in the bottom right there. There's my concealer. That's going to be more than enough. Then I'm going to do the same thing. This is my face wash. And so just take a little bit, put it in here. It's going to save you a lot of room in your luggage. And then what I'm also going to do is then for sunscreen, I'm going to take another one of these, because you do need a fair amount of sunscreen. I'm going to fill 2 of them up. But so that's my cleanser. Let me get my Sharpie and just write on the top. Cleanser. So there you go. Isn't that easy? It's one of my all-time favorite travel hacks. So there you go. Those are some of my travel hacks, and let me know if you have any questions. Have a wonderful week.